Hi guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Jackie if you guys are new here, and today I'm going to be going through some healthy habits that have really just totally transformed my life, and they've really furthered my health and fitness journey. And this is the second time I'm filming this because I dug out an old camera that I figured might improve the video quality, but the video quality was crap, and the sound was like, you couldn't even hear me. Very frustrating, but you know, we've learned that my phone is better. But we're going through this whole thing a second time, so here we go. But the first habit that really changed my life, which is one you've heard before, but it's to drink more water. And when I say more, I mean more. This is my bare minimum for the day, this whole thing. We need to drink so much more water than we think, and especially if you're someone who doesn't drink a lot of water right now, you look at that and you're like, I would drown. But you don't go from drinking like a little 8-ounce water bottle for your whole water for the day, which I think I would die if that's all the water I had for a day. But you don't go from that to like a gallon in a day. You have to go bit by bit, but it's just so good for you. I started drinking more water when I was in 7th grade because I had, classic middle schooler acne, and I read that water helps with your acne, which it does because it helps you flush out things. Your skin is more properly hydrated. And so that's when I started, and it's kind of slowly been a goal of mine. It's just always been drink more water, drink more water, drink more water, till I'm at the point where I'm just I naturally drink plenty of water. You need, bare minimum, you need to take your body weight in ounces, cut it in half, and that's how much water in ounces you need to drink in a day. I don't cut it in half. I take my body weight in ounces, and that's how much water I drink in a day minimum. But I'm someone who, for years, it's been a goal of mine. Since 7th grade, I would have been 11. So it's been a goal of mine to drink more water for 10 years. So it takes a long time. Don't try and make yourself sick drinking that much water. But it's just amazing. It's made me feel so much better. Being hydrated helps everything. The second healthy habit I have is to move your body, and this is another one I know you guys have heard before. It doesn't matter how, just doing it at all, that is the important thing. I primarily do weightlifting for my workouts, and I do some yoga. You could be someone who likes to do stand-up paddleboarding, or you love your walks around the neighborhood, or I can't even think of other things right now, but anyway, it's going to help because it's going to help improve your mood, because it helps you release endorphins. It's also just going to make you feel happier, because the more you do exercise and the more you progress, then you kind of get a whole new level of confidence from seeing your own progress, and you kind of get addicted to that. With weightlifting, you end up being so proud of yourself for lifting 5 more pounds or reaching a specific weight goal. It's rewarding in that sense as well, and not to mention the physical aspects of just growing more muscle, increasing bone density, just losing weight if you are overweight, just becoming stronger. It's just an awesome way to just feel better. Move your body. It is gonna help so much. Alrighty, so the next healthy habit really changed my life has been tracking my food, but also tracking I like to call them my symptoms, but it can be anything from your energy levels to your workout performance. I started doing this because of my Crohn's, and you do not need to have some sort of health condition for tracking your food and how it makes you feel to be beneficial to you. Like I said, you can track your energy levels, you can track your workout performance, you can track your sleep. Even someone who doesn't have any necessarily food intolerances, you could figure out what specific balance of macros works best for you. You can always find a more optimum level just being from your diet, because we change constantly. So you're not gonna find one way of eating that works for you right now. That's probably not gonna work for you in 5 years, or even less. It all depends on you as a person, your lifestyle, all that. It's really useful and it really does make a difference. I just always track my food using MyFitnessPal, and then I use my Notes app to track like my symptoms. I won't deny it is hard to track all of this. It's hard to figure out correlations. It's not easy, but it is so worth it, and it does take time. You can't just track your food for a week and figure out that gluten's an issue for you. And then when it comes to macros, you can just play around. Like, it's gonna help your body run in the most effective way if you're eating the most effective diet for you. And it takes time to figure out. It takes trial and error. And like, that's why food journals are so important. The other thing is that you don't have to do it forever. You can do it for a long time, figure out a lot, and then you could take a break from it and just keep eating that way. And if you have issues come up, or maybe you just want to reassess, you just start it up again. And I've done that. I tracked consistently for like a year, and now I'm kind of like, I figured out most things, but occasionally I still find, like, I think like a month ago I found out that onions don't work well with my stomach. I don't have them that often, so it actually took me a couple times of having it in a small amount of time and realized my stomach does not like them, and you know, that's fine. I don't need onions, but and then I don't have to deal with the stomach pain being like, oh, why do I feel like this? Like, having to ask that question and be so confused is also going to detrimental to your mood, and you also just don't feel physically well. So that is another habit that has just completely changed, honestly, my quality of life. Now, the degree to which it helped me is probably due to the fact that I do have Crohn's, but like I said, you do not need a health condition for it to help you, because it will help your body run more effectively. The more data you keep on yourself, the more you assess yourself, the better you will become. Alrighty, so the next healthy habit I have is getting enough sleep. And again, this is one you guys have heard before, but basically everything is trying to get your body to run at its most optimal level of performance. And you need to rest and recover in order to run at your most optimal level of performance. You need to rest and recover to just honestly deal with your day, but also if you're working out as well, like, you need that recovery time. Your muscles need to rest, your mind needs to rest, your brain, like everything, you need to chill out, and you also need to do it for the right amount of time that's enough for you. Most people think like, oh, 8 hours, that's enough. Like, you don't need to do anything further than that. You get 8 hours a night, you're good to go. I need 9. I'm 21, I need 9 hours of sleep, and I'm 21, I'm a college student, I work, I commute, I need 9 hours of sleep. It's hard to get, it really is, and it's frustrating because the norm for college students is to get no sleep, and I honestly, I don't think that's okay. I don't think that we need to sacrifice our health to get through school. Also, you just show up so much better on a well-rested head than you do if you pulled an all-nighter. Like, that makes sense to pretty much everyone, but a lot of people, they just still do it. I guess a lot of us feel stuck, but if you consistently get enough sleep and you're used to prioritizing it, then you're gonna feel so much better. You're gonna be much more efficient in anything you do, just better at anything you do, and you're also just gonna feel better. You don't need to drink 5 million cups of coffee every day, and I feel good because I make sure I get enough sleep. You have to make yourself a priority. Like, all that stuff that you have to get done, like, you can do it better after you sleep. Like, do it after you sleep because you need it. Okay, so the last healthy habit I have for you guys is kind of like a batch habit kind of thing, but it is to have a self-care routine. And whatever self-care looks like to you, whether that's like baths, foam rolling, yoga, meditation, journaling, reading, having a freaking dance party in your kitchen, watching Netflix, like whatever it is. Having some sort of self-care routine is so important, because when it comes to things like journaling and meditation and just relaxing in general, that is so good for your mental health. And then also for your physical health, if you're doing things like yoga, baths, foam rolling. Then when it comes to like watching Netflix, letting yourself take a break is so huge. But taking the time to relax, to take care of yourself, it not only makes you feel accomplished, because it's like, I work hard and I still take the time to take care of myself, to love myself, and make sure I'm doing okay. And you feel accomplished because you're doing that for yourself, and you're working your butt off in whatever you do working, whether it's school or your job or whatever. And it just does absolute wonders for you. But taking the time to set yourself up to have a good day is just so important. And it's all just about like enjoying life in general. Like, we all have so many things we want to do, but then it becomes all about do, and then it's never about being anymore. And taking the time to just be and do whatever you want to do, what you genuinely want to do, not what you have to do, not something that's on a list, but what you genuinely want to do, that it really helps to improve your life. It really does. And for me, it's taking the time to have peace of mind, because I stress out so much. Guys, 3 years ago, I had a seizure from stress. That's the cause. Stress. I wasn't in an extremely stressful situation when it happened either. That is overarching stress that I was dealing with on a daily basis that caused me to have a seizure. And that's not okay. And so, you know, taking the time to take care of yourself before it gets even close to that bad. Like, because that can happen. I was 18. I was 18 when it happened. So, yeah. Stress can do damage when you're young too. It doesn't just catch up to you when you're old. So take care of yourself, guys. Like, that's just part of, again, why I'm here, why I'm sharing these things with you, because I don't want anyone else to have a seizure from stress. Like, oh, why am I getting emotional about that? Having a seizure is scary, guys. It really is. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Wasn't expecting that there. I've talked about my seizure plenty of times. It's never happened to me before, actually. What a dramatic way to kind of finish off my last healthy habit. But yeah, I just wanted to be authentic and real with you guys, and that's honestly my real reason for prioritizing my self-care. That's, well, at least one of them, because stress has caused other issues in my life, but that is a stark, like, never ever ever want to get back there again. I hope you guys enjoyed all of my healthy habits. I know some of them are pretty, like, maybe overstated. They're said a lot. If you guys are interested in some more kind of like obscure ones, but like little things, I wanted to hit like some big ones, because this is the first video I've ever done like this. But if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and check the notification bell, because I upload new videos on Mondays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Race success in a small my neck hurts. And like serotonin, the pleasure, what word is that? Like neurotransmitter, whatever the heck it is. Because the serotonin, the pleasure